Dear friends, I shall try to give few practical advice for the NRIs who are planning to visit India. Here I am going to detail to you what are the must attend issues that you have to attend when you are visiting India the next time. This is K. Satyanarayana, Assistant General Manager and Regional Head, DhanlaxmiBank, Hyderabad. Here few details about our DhanlaxmiBank. DhanlaxmiBank is a 96-year-old scheduled commercial bank operating from corporate office at Thrissur, Kerala state. Please make preparation well ahead of time. Don't start making the preparation and start thinking after you come back to India. A little bit of time, little bit of thinking, a little bit of your preparation will help you to get these things done pretty quickly. I am going to detail to you the possible things that you might be required to attend when you visit India the next time. Let us discuss on them one by one. The first point I am going to dwell upon is operative bank accounts. When you visit India next time, the first thing that you have to do is, if you have not still updated the KYC records with your bank, walk to a bank branch and get the KYC done then and there itself. NRIs would be required to do re-KYC once in every 2 years. Please keep that in mind. KYC means know your customer. Your passport copy with all relevant pages. Valid visa, PAN copy, if not having PAN, form number 60 can be submitted. Passport size photo, overseas address, Indian address proof are basic KYC documents as applicable to the status of the nationality. If the nationality is changed, then foreign address is mandate, else Indian address would do. Overseas address proof is required for PIO. PIO means persons of Indian origin, or OCI, overseas citizens of India persons. Update your visa status, update your latest passport details. Update your country where you live and your overseas address. Convert from residential status to NRO if not done earlier. To maintain a resident SB account is a violation of law. Easy to close in person. Better to retain and close all other accounts and keep with banks like us, that is DhanlaxmiBank, who can offer personalized services to all customers at all points of time. Never forget our nomination. Another important subject, fixed deposits. If the aggregate interest that you are likely to earn for all your deposits held across branches in a cluster ID is greater than 40,000 rupees for individuals, rupees 50,000 for senior citizens, in a financial year you will become liable for TDS as per present prevailing tax laws. Presently, tax rate of TDS for resident individuals and HUF is at 10%, NRO is at 30% plus surcharge and education cess as applicable. These can be changed from time to time as per the amendments from Income Tax Department. As per Section 206AA introduced by Finance Ministry No. 2 Act of 2009 with effect from 1/4/2010, every person who receives income on which TDS is deductible shall furnish PAN number, failing which TDS at 30% plus applicable surcharge and cess will be collected. Hence, ensure to update PAN in your bank records. However, the good news is that income from NRE accounts are exempted from TDS. Friends, now I would like to dwell upon another important aspect for NRIs, that is DTAA, Double Taxation Avoidance Agreement. DTAA is an agreement entered by India with various countries. Under the current provisions, customer can enjoy concessional rate of TDS on interest earned in India. DTAA is applicable for residents of selected countries only which have entered into DTAA agreement with India. NRIs who wish to avail DTAA benefit to submit tax residency certificate, that is called TRC, to the bank. This has come in force with effect from 1st April 2012 onwards. However, non-residents living in certain countries like Middle East, etc., where the residents are not liable to pay income tax, may not get the TRC. The services of tax consultants, chartered accountants, CPAs and financial experts as applicable to the respective country of residence can be availed for this purpose. Generally, it is always a good practice to spend a quality time with chartered accountants and income tax consultants when visited to India during your visit to next time, as they are the experts in this domain. They are always our well-wishers and we can take them into confidence and discuss on the legitimate rights and prevailing tax provisions. And another important point I would like to explain is repatriation of the funds back to the abroad. As per FEMA Act, per year up to $1 million equivalent amount can be transferred back from the accounts at India to the abroad in the country where the customer is residing. Even from funds lying in SB NRO, unlike earlier, If you want to exceed, it is possible with special approval from Reserve Bank of India in certain cases of medical exigencies, education purpose or property purchase etc. subject to the approval from RBI, and no limits for NRI account as usual for transferring the funds back to the respective country. You need following documents for this purpose. If NRE is an FCNR account, then the required documents are Form A2, FEMA declaration form. If NRO account, additionally Form 15CA, self-declaration form and Form 15CB given by the chartered accountant. Residents can freely send outward remittance of $250,000 per financial year under the RBI liberalized remittance scheme, that is called LRS. It is applicable to the resident Indian accounts. So friends, another important aspect I would like to mention is pertaining to the aspect of loans. A question could come to your mind, what shall I do with my housing loan amount or collection of my rent and other commitments or liabilities which is attached to this SB account. Generally, banks like our bank, that is DhanlaxmiBank, we can easily convert the product code from SB General to SB NRO, retaining the same account number, and the portability opportunity is there with the bank. Accordingly, debits like EMIs, standing instructions and credits like rental receipts, dividends etc. will come back to the same account. And another suggestion I would like to mention here, it's an excellent idea to execute a power of attorney in favor of the spouse of the siblings residing in India and get it registered. General power of attorney has to be executed before the concerned embassy, consulate or the public notary in the respective country where the person is staying, and should be attested and adjudicated in the concerned sub-register office within the span of 3 months of receipt in India. Give standing instructions to the bank for transferring funds from accounts with balances to the accounts linked with loans. Tenants can be suitably informed in this aspect. And another sensitive subject I would like to mention here, it is non-absent ownerism is always a delicate subject to be dealt with as far as the tenants are concerned who are staying in your property here in India. Next, another subject I would like to develop on is DMAT accounts. Please look into your DMAT account. If you are an NRI and you are holding a DMAT account with a resident status, it is a violation of law. Generally, banks offer 3-in-1 accounts like our DhanlaxmiBank, we are offering 3-in-1 account. Contact the concerned bank and ensure all 3 accounts are in live status. Update KYC in brokerage firms as well as and change the status from resident to NRI status. And next point is subject to will. Here the succession laws are country specific and depend upon country of your domicile. Place of resident when you died, location of purposes, properties etc. will decide upon the fate of the will. As an NRI, you are legally allowed to make a separate will as per Indian laws to cover assets in India. So why not make the best of this? It can save huge inheritance taxes in your country of residence, since there is no inheritance tax or estate duty in India. It allows smooth and faster execution, transfer of title of assets to the family, as there is no need to wait for proceedings to end in your resident country. Next subject is pertaining to the part of investments. It is always good idea to take fresh encumbrance certificates, that is ECs, and if possible visit the assets in India. Peaceful possession is an equally important as a clear title. For acquiring new properties, RERA approved properties are more regulated and supposed to be more safe. Another important aspect when you are purchasing a residential flat or a property in India, please ensure that the properties are available with electrical vehicle charging points in the apartments complexes anywhere you are going for. So next subject is mutual funds and insurance of policies. Most of the investments made in AMCs can be monitored online. However, the visit to the respective AMC is required if login issues are there. Visit to bank is mandate if you wish to avail loans against any properties or against any investments. So plan accordingly for visiting your respective bank branch. Certain insurance policies are only eligible for availing loan. The insurance policy clearly states them. So friends, one more suggestion I would like to give to the NRIs who are intending to visit India next time. Please ensure that your parents are covered with sufficient health insurance coverage. Generally, every parent or every insurance policy covers with a sum assured of 1 or 2 lakhs of rupees for hospitalization expenses. Nowadays, that is not at all sufficient. So please ensure that minimum 10 lakhs or 20 lakhs of amount is hospitalization expenses, insurance policy is available by making payment of top-up premiums accordingly so that your parents can stay a comfortable life in your absence in case of any emergency requirements. Finally, I would like to conclude by giving one small suggestion to all our friends. Apart from these points which are more of financial in nature, there are several aspects which are more important, that finance, money and assets. Yes, family and friends. More importantly, you to be taken care. You can pay visit to your parents, spend more quality time with them, visit places of your choice like your childhood school, cherish the food of your choice so that you can take back all the good memories with you. Wishing you all the success in all your endeavors and continue to contribute to India's GDP and overall economic development. Signing off, this is K. Satyanarayana, Assistant General Manager and Regional Head, DhanlaxmiBank, Hyderabad. Thank you.